Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Libra Q A reading for September 2023. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments, any kind of support you give the channel whatsoever. And I just hope that I'm putting out messages that help you in some kind of way. Okay, so let's get into it, Libra. We did a tarot spread with the Cosmic Cycles Tarot, past, present, and future, and then we moved into the Q&A portion, and that's why I called it Q&A. Now let's go ahead and get into your reading here. Let's look at your past first. Okay, so here we start off with the Fool, basically moving forward, taking this rest, this leap of faith towards this King of Swords. Because you want reconciliation, or you want this relationship from the past. You want to overcome any obstacles. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. So either you're the King of Swords and you're going towards the Queen of Pentacles, or maybe the obstacle is the Queen of Pentacles. Not totally sure. Something about that. In moving quickly with the Nine of Swords, so taking impulsive action, because this is your hopes, wishes, and desires. And that's what you did in the past. Now in the present, let's talk about that. We start off with the Chariot. So moving forward through perseverance and strength. But the Tower is trying to come in and make some changes to the situation, whatever that needs to be. Because there has been a lot of people coming at you, and so you felt very defensive, very guarded, had a lot of boundaries up, or maybe you needed to put some up, because something was illuminated to you with the Sun card here. Next we have the Hangman, so you got a new perspective here. You even, with this burden, okay, because you've got the Ten of Wands here, which is a burden, but the 10 means that that's coming to an end. And the Eight of Wands. So wanting to take whatever actions necessary to move forward. And even if that means going within with the Hermit card. Because there has been some sneakiness with the Seven of Swords going on, or what you believe to be sneaky behavior. And then, just making a decision, making an informed decision is what I get here, because you see they're not taking any steps right now. They're in a boat. They've got one oar in the water, one just laying there, and they're looking at the horizon. They're looking at the landscape, okay? Because they want to move forward, and they want to take the necessary action, because you see how the boat was on one end of the lake or whatever. Now they've come to shore. Now they're moving forward, okay? Because they want that equal give and take, that reciprocity in the situation. Now in the future, we have the King of Cups and the Challenge. So you could be the King of Cups, or someone else could be the King of Cups, but receiving some good things coming in with the Wheel of Fortune here in the upright. Good karma. Because there has been some competition, there's been some stuff going on that had you all up in your head with the Nine of Swords, with fear and worry, and hidden things, because you knew you didn't know everything. You knew something was hidden from you. And then we've got the Queen of Wands. So maybe the Queen of Wands hid something from you. Maybe the King of Cups hid something from you. I'm not sure who's who as far as the players, because these could be different aspects of you, or these could be other people involved. And if so, I just get the impression that there's a lot of people involved. I'm just going to say that, because that's what I'm getting. Now let's move into the Q&A portion. This is the Oracle of Portals. The first question I asked here is, what portals will you or have you walked through? Now, what I thought was interesting here, your first three cards came out in the reverse. So the first one, beyond fear. So you have not stepped beyond fear yet. You are so caught up in this portion of it. Next, we have sunrise. So because you're not on the other side of this yet. So there is no sunrise. There is no new beginning. There is no light yet. And then we have landing. You haven't landed yet. You're still, when I saw this card, you're not landing on your feet yet. I don't know why I got that, but that's what I got when I saw this card come out. Because you want it all with the Olympus card here. You want it all. But that's going to take transformation. It's going to take change, right? That's why the Tower was in the challenge position. Next, we have Realm of the Fae. This is believing in magic again. This is about stepping into the magical realm and believing in that energy, that beautiful imagination, that beautiful belief in the unknown things, right? Or what most people don't believe in. Next we have, if I can find a card here, hold on. We have the underworld. So this is dealing with the shadow aspects of things as well. Within you, or others have to do this as well. In the multiverse, that you're part of the universe. You are part of many, many dimensions, okay? And that there's many more to discover is what I'm getting there. And then the last one is the mastery, okay? A mastery of self, a mastery of understanding some things that you didn't understand before. Now, what leaps of faith did you take? These were the questions I asked with the Quantum Oracle. The first one is the leap into optimism and changing your emotions, changing how you see things on a daily basis. We've got planning and action, so putting those plans writing those plans down, taking the actions necessary, letting go of what needs to be let go of, whatever that may be. New beginnings, because you want the new. You remember I said with the Olympus card, you want it all. But there's been some deception. There's been some things hidden, somebody trying to whisper things in somebody's ear to self-sabotage or to sabotage the situation. Either you were listening to this voice inside your head, or someone was putting that voice inside your head, or this was you internally having that struggle, because transformation, change needed to happen here. Professional assistance, perhaps, maybe others coming in, your spiritual team even, perhaps professional people meeting, maybe you went to seek some professional help on this as well. And then the last one is your intention, playing it safe. So maybe not taking any action at this time, because remember we had the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. So Two of Wands is pretty much scoping out the landscape. Three of Wands is coming to shore and starting to formulate the plan to take the action, okay? Now we'll move into the laws of positivism, and I just basically asked which laws of positivity, I hate that word, positivism, are, assisting you at this time. The first two cards were in the challenge. Life is a dream within a dream, so coming out of the illusion and understanding what's real. The divine is always supporting and guiding me. Again, understanding that no matter what it looks like, you are surrounded by your spiritual team, and they are always there for you, assisting you. Next, we have my heart space is abundant and flowing. Again, heart chakra awakening for you to step into the alignment of your energy. I deserve to receive and give love. Again, in reciprocity in loving relationships. I follow the cycles of my body, understanding the cycles of your body, and the moon is what I'm getting there too. Not just your body, but how that's tied together. And next we have, I go deeper into the root of my physical discomforts and learn to heal. So again, understanding some things that have been going on with you physically that you didn't understand before. So you're getting that knowledge now. And then I connect with the strength and wisdom of my ancestors in the challenge, because you are still working on this at this time. Now, let's move into the Super Attractor Oracle messages, and I just basically asked, what are you attracting? So the first two came out in the challenge, and so some others did as well. It says, when I surrender in my will to the care of spirit and the universe, I attune my energy with an ever-present stream of well-being. Again, that release, that letting go, that surrender is what I get there. Instead of worrying about the future, I know all is well when I'm aligned in the moment. So staying in the present and understanding that all things will work out for your benefit, period, for the highest good, right? Next, we have believing in spiritual guidance gives me certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming, even when I can't yet see the result. Again, that's you putting your desires out there, having hope, faith, belief, and trust in spirit that they will come to fruition when it's time. And next, we have In the reverse, when I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. So really, being willing to be in tune with spirit at this time and open that door. Next, we have in stillness I receive. Again, these are cards to me of meditation and being quiet and peaceful. Um, Next, we have also in the reverse, I slow down and listen to the guidance that's available to me. Again, these are all in the reverse. So slowing down, going within, and having that deeper connection with spirit at this time to get that guidance, to get that peace, to get that anything else you need. Next, we have in challenge, I can decide today to recalibrate my energy and commit to love and joy. So that's that understanding slowly coming through. Each time I choose to tune into spirit, guidance of the highest truth shows up for me. So again, getting that guidance. And then my super attractor power comes from how I feel, my faith and love and joy, and the joy I put out. So you have to be the energy in order to draw the energy in. So you have to become the vibration, the energy that you want to receive in your life. And so that's an understanding you're coming to as well. Now we'll move into the karma angel messages, because I asked what kind of karma is coming in for you. Let me get the book here. So the first one we have here is NIL number 17. Comfort and compassion, also spelt Heniel. He champions the innocent and virtuous. He is often listed as one of the 7 archangels and is associated with the planet Venus in occult love. As a result, this card corresponds with a Kabbalistic Sephira Nezak on the Tree of Life. This means that this card brings a natural cycle into our life, and justice or balance is brought to a complicated situation. It is a card of calling it quits, peacemaking, and bearing the hatchet. Challenge, moving on from a troublesome situation. Lesson, regret is of no use in the future value. No value in the future, I'm sorry. Regret is of no use in the future. So what this means is learning the lessons from the situation, whatever that may be, but also not taking any of the pain with you, releasing that, transmuting it, healing it, whatever you need to do with it, so that you don't take it with you. The only thing you should be taking with you is the lesson and the wisdom from the lesson. That's why you got the mastery up there. Next we have Gabriel, which is number 3. God is my strength. This card is listen and watch for messages. There is something specifically for you on its way. That's something special you have longed for may materialize. Give attention to your dreams, those of day and night reflection. Change, act on what you hear. Lesson, if it feels wrong, it is probably wrong. So trusting your intuition, trusting your gut at this time is going to be very important. And the key word is listen to what you hear. Now you could have, I want to say it's clairaudience, where you hear things. You just hear things. You don't know how you hear things, but you hear things. So that's called clairaudience. Or there's another kind too. I don't know if it's clairvoyance or clairgustus. There's so many clairs. But there's one where you just know like you know. I can't explain that one either. But if you have it, you understand what I'm saying. Now we have Raphael, number 2 next. We have Heavenly Healer. He whose name means God heals. This card brings to you the power of healing. Ask and you shall receive. Believe and you will become whole. If there is a journey or ill health, you will be protected along the way. Challenge, heal yourself. Lesson, all that makes you ill is to direct you to what is good. So, maybe you're being ill is a direct reflection of something you need to move towards, is what I'm getting there. Something you need to change also. We've got NHL, number 24 next. Beauty bringer. This angel is the grace of God, and asks that we do what is most beautiful, create what is most harmonious, and love what we do. If you are struggling, this card shows you that you must rather turn your hand to something that you love. Challenge, doing what is good and not what appears necessary. Lesson, only that which is built from love will survive. So again, foundationally, if whatever the situation is built on love, it will survive. If it's not, it will go. I'll just leave it at that. We've got Ella Maya, number 19, and I don't think I've ever read this card. Yeah, I don't think I've ever read this one in all the series that I've done with this. It says regeneration and renewal. This is an angel who is strongly associated with water and all that water symbolizes: healing, flowing, and freely giving. He supports positive change through challenging experiences, so you are asked to take a risk with your heart and be generous at this time, and you will be protected and rewarded for your offering. Challenge: giving without expectation of return. Lesson: life is a constant flow of possibilities. So putting down the expectations and doing things from the right spirit is what I'm getting. When you give just to give without any expectation in return, that's just who you are at the core, and that's why you'll be blessed for that. When you give with anything but pure intentions, that's when things get really, really sketchy, and that's why things you turn around and not necessarily in the positive. We've got Sakiel here, and it says jest and justice. The archangel of Jupiter, Sakiel, brings both joviality and abundance to our lives. The angel rules over financial issues, politics, law, and all traditional aspects of society. This is a highly beneficial card to receive in a future position, as it indicates financial reward and blessings. It also challenges us to enjoy and share any wealth we receive, and to recognize that such wealth is sometimes only a passing pleasure. Challenge: to give in to the power of abundance. Lesson: life has a natural order that always finds its balance. So even if you were out of balance when it came to your finances, that's going to be balanced out for you, is what I'm getting. But also remember that whenever you are in an abundant season, you must prepare for those seasons when you're not going to be abundant. So save, but also don't hold on to your money so tightly that you don't give to others, because that stops the flow of your money, is what I'm getting too. So a few messages on that. We've got Sahela, number 6, or Sahelia. No, Sahaya. That's right, number 6. Okay. I could be saying it totally wrong too. I admit that, but we'll see. Health helper. One who heals, an angel who works to bring good health and longevity within your life. Focus on his energy when you feel de-energized and lack motivation to go on. It is saying reconnect with the original source. You are protected by this power. Challenge: pacing your own energy. Lesson: knowing when to stop. So really, rejuvenation, replenishment, healing, really giving of yourself too much, perhaps emptying your cup without filling it back up, kind of thing, right? So you're being asked to heal at this time and allow, slow down a little bit, pace yourself, is what I'm getting. Melahel, safety in the journey. This angel as is clear from the card image, protects us in travel, new ventures, and when leaving one situation for another, such as a new job, relationship, or home. This card suggests that it's safe and beneficial time to travel, to make a change, or even just change the way you think. All these changes in your life are being blessed at this time. Challenge: making the journey. Lesson: accept that all the changes in your life have led you to the next one. So, one step at a time, one change leads to the next, because it's a continual process of the journey. And then the last one is Jalel, number 21. Forgetting foes. This angel card shows that we must not pass on our misunderstandings from one generation to another. We must learn to forgive or forget. If it is particularly appropriate for relationship readings, where sometimes it is better to simply move on from a situation rather than try and change it. The angel promotes forgiveness and asks us to forget our regrets. We may learn from them, but tomorrow is another day. Challenge: learning that if we do not change, change will not come. Lesson: in our own heart, we alone can change. So this is about taking the necessary steps to make those changes that we need to make. It could be moving on. It could be, again, changing the way you think that needs to occur. Okay, next we're going to look at your guardian angel messages for love and anything else that your guardian angels want to tell you at this time. I pre-shuffled this deck, so I'm only going to shuffle it a couple more times. I apologize, my dog Twilight is barking about something right now. So, what messages do we have for Libra at this time, Spirit? Okay. No particular order. Let's see what we have for you. Quite a few came out in that last little stack that fell. Not too many, but enough. Okay, let's see what we have. So the first one we have here is dare to be different. When you are criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime, yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. Conflict. Feelings which you have suppressed for a very long time are yearning to be acknowledged and expressed. You are torn between what you think is the right thing to do and what your heart wants. And this is the primary cause of the stress in your life. We, your angels, urge you to follow your heart. Do what you love, not what you think you should. Gratitude. Thank you. This is a heartfelt thanks to you from someone you recently helped in some way. I, your guardian angels, also wish to thank you for the unconditional love you emanate to the earth, humanity, and those around you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are eternally blessed. May peace, grace, and love forever guide you along your sacred path. Star, believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation, which wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget you are truly a shining star. Love, negative thoughts and feelings are sabotaging your pursuit of happiness. We, your angels, are here to help you heal. Allow our healing light to flow through your heart. Consciously infuse each negative thought or feeling with love and light. Feel both your heart and mind aligning to your soul's sacred purpose and unleash your divine potential through the power of love. Miracle. Dearest one, even if all hope seems lost, let hope not slip away, for I, your guardian angel, am constantly by your side. Surrender all your concerns to me and trust in the healing powers of love. Please believe that you are never alone. Together we shall work through each issue or situation which is of concern to you. All heals with the passing of time. Magic and miracles are about to manifest. Prayer. Dear guardian angel, to you I pray when I am fearful. Help me to remember that only love is real. When I am lost, help me to find my way. When I am confused, help me to regain clarity. When I feel lonely, help me to feel your loving presence. Where I perceive chaos, help me to see order. Thank you. Opportunity, wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender your past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you have ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desires. Eternity, gently move your awareness from the external world to a world of light within your heart. Allow each breath to heal you as you drift to a place beyond time. Eternity exists within you, forever sparkling like a diamond. You are, in essence, a shining star, forever transforming to ever greater light. Breakthrough. How many beautiful, heartfelt wishes have been crushed by fear? How many times has society's voice of disapproval cast a shadow on your dreams? It is time to break free of these false beliefs and realize your dreams. Allow your heart to guide you. Trust your inner guidance. The time is right. Surrender. Remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is part of humanity's evolution. There is divine order to all the chaos which you perceive in our world. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. Prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to dissolve past guilt or regret. Help me to see that all is always in perfect and divine order. Help me to let go of the fear that I project on my future. Help me to live fully within each present precious moment and feel your eternal love within and around me. Help me to realize and fulfill my true potential. Thank you. Forgiveness. Holding on to past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that we condone another's actions. It simply means that you are no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to the particular person or event. Blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, for in doing so you will reclaim the joy of life. Healing. Listen to your heart. Love is the greatest healer. It has the capacity to balance and heal your emotions, thoughts, and perceptions, which in turn will heal you physically. Your angels are here with you and will help dissolve your fears. Trust in the power of love to guide you, and your life will magically transform. This card is a confirmation that healing is occurring right now. Oneness. Someone you dearly miss is forever present in your heart. Remember, dearest one, that even though there has been a physical parting, spiritually, those we love never leave us. Creation is eternal. Nothing is ever truly missed, for all is interconnected and ultimately one. Prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul, and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God in all creation. Blessings. Love, light, blessings. Through this card, you are being showered with angelic light. Accept the blessings about to come your way and know that you deserve to be and have all your heart's desires. You are being lovingly guided along a golden path, a magical journey through which you shall discover your true essence, the infinite and eternal you. Congratulations. Okay. All right, so we've gone through those. Now we've only got one more deck to do, and this is the postcards from Spirit to close out your reading, Libras, to see what Spirit has to say. So give me just a minute. Oh wait, I need to shuffle these a couple more times. I partially shuffled these too. Okay, one more time. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me messages for Libra. Okay. No, that didn't. Okay. Anything else? Last go around. Anything else? That many coming out? I'm not taking too many more. We're going to leave it there. Okay. Yeah, you have a lot, so yeah, that's why I'm not taking any more. That's enough. Besides, my voice has been struggling lately, so I'm trying to make it through these readings because they're longer readings. Okay. Dearest you, if you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowledge is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but your first, the primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It is time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multidimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on earth, where we all agreed to play. Today, trust your spidey sense and read between the lines. Tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you the miracles. Fear not, for we are right here, and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible. Dear Stu, going the extra mile to achieve your dreams and putting in some overtime will reap big rewards. Now is not the time now is the time for you to act, to stir up some energy, and to put those plans into action. There are many windows of opportunity that open but close quickly when you don't take the risk and go for it. Today, be confident that your hard work will pay off and you'll feel that satisfaction and fulfillment of reaching your desired outcomes. It might turn out even better than you expected. Isn't that amazing? Remember, however much work you're willing to put in, we will match it tenfold on our end. Everyone over here is rooting for you to win the game of life, so just do it. Loving you so much. Dearest you, miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see so many moments of synchronicity when all the right people, the right place, the right opportunities, and the right time just showed up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you and you will never ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come, who will deliver them, when they will show up, and what they will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You are incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. That would be a good mantra for you today. We're on it. Relax. If you only knew how much you were loved. Dear you, now is one of those times you are being asked to add some distance, take a step back, and do nothing but observe. Don't worry about how long it will take to regroup. Just know that it's temporary and actually an opportunity to take a breath, slow down, and look at how far you've come. Decisions for the highest good are made when you have clarity, which comes from being open to the information from both the intellect and the intuition. When you step into the role of observer, it's as if you turn on a switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision making process. In this way, you can approach things from a more neutral and non-judgmental place. We know you'll make the right choice. Trust us when we say, now is not the time to get too close to the fray. Step back now. You will be glad you did. Love you. Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously. And everyone, hold on, let me try that again. Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Even advocating for good because of the experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it. Everyone over here believes in you and adores you. Dearest you, on Earth, humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Eventually, after repeating one often enough, it becomes your main story that you use to define yourself and the world. So to get the answers you seek, you must be vulnerable and hear your story when you tell it. Ask, why do you tell it? Is it really true? What else can be true? Can you see the truth that spirit is in all things? Do you see how other stories overlap and intertwine? Spirit loves stories, for they like blueprints for co-creation. So tell the one we know to be true about you a story of courage, gratitude, and honesty. Tell an empowered story about well-being, wisdom, and grace. You will experience your world according to the story you tell about it. So make sure their stories you're proud of. Genuine, loving fan club. Dear you, there's a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you're faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is surrender and non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life, go with the flow, and in no time, you'll reach what you have your heart and hope set on. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for the greater effort, you will know exactly when you'll need to work those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow cycles of your life, but as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we're right there with you with our little umbrella drink, smiling at your success. Love you so very much. Dearest you, we have something exciting to share with you. You are a manifesting master and you don't even know it. There will always be enough of everything that you need in your life: money, opportunities, love, kindness. So, whatever you're asking guidance about, have faith to be open to the ways in which you will experience prosperity. Spirit is the source of your supply. The universe is always reflecting back to you what you believe. So, whatever you fall into insecurity, whenever you fall into insecurity, you will be shown an illusion as if your fear were real. But the truth is that the universe is abundant. You are and always have been enough, and abundance is your natural state. If you can imagine something consistently as truth, you can and will create it. You are so on the right path now. Keep believing. Then the seeing happens. Loving you more and more every day. Hold on a minute. This card came in upside down, and I don't read these cards in the reverse. Okay. Dear you, check in occasionally with yourself about your motives behind your actions and behind actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind. Is the source of your motivation desire or entitlement? Maybe you're drawn to a certain path because you think it will bring you a feeling related to the outcome you seek, like safety or wholeness. Know that you will see a reflection in the outer world of the motive that drives you forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in the direction your soul calls you toward joy, discovery, growth, and adventure, participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it? If you can step forward surrendered to whatever Spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed at how things turn out. Check your motives, then hand them over to Spirit. Everybody here wants the best for you. Life loves you more than you know. Dearest Jude, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday moment-to-moment experience, thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing a magic it out there, but it never could be found there. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy, and every time you wake up and even when you sleep, you have pure joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so you can share it. You must know this, so when the moment comes, you will be fully free, and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful, even for tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute. We all love you like crazy over here. Dearest Shu, we are gathering our magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside you from a primal place? The form of which you are growing has yet to take shape, and it is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and push back when entering any new kind of relationship. It's okay to admit that you really don't know what to expect. What you can know is it's time to dive in and allow that new version of life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life, Spirit. You have made it to a new level of awakening and contributing, and we are so excited to see where this will take you next. We're so proud of you. Dearest Jews, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times you might find yourself overgiving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you, even if you are more comfortable being generous and being the giver, the healer, the rescuer. In the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill of receiving gracefully and with gratitude, without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bring in an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people. Maybe you? You do not need a this for that in your exchange with others. You are doing good in the world. Let the world give back and support you. Then you can give up the old stories that have you convinced that you have to do everything alone with no help. Let your well be filled. We all love you so much. Dearest you, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you and we hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help you. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part, now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be a co creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It's not one sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember, though, Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from yours. Trust us, Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to other areas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. We love you so much. Dear you, you are in such good shape right now that we're all doing a happy dance. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice to get with Spirit and co create a miracle. You may wonder where this is all going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Get rid of the negative energy now. Resentments be gone. Forgiveness and love enter, please. You can do your life beautifully and create your most powerful future right here, right now, and in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have a huge cheering section over here? Love and hugs always. And the last one. Dear you, are you taking yourself and your problems too seriously? Maybe fear of the future is weighing on you. We would like you to take a little break from all that and start having fun. When you stop fixating on what has been making you heavy hearted, we get a chance to move some magic in your direction. We just need you to let go a little. Spirit needs some room and gets very inspired by your laughter when you have fun. When was the last time you got really loose, silly, and goofy? Maybe you need to go dancing or watch some very funny comedy to make you laugh, or call the one friend you know who will remind you how ridiculous and delightfully giddy you can be. You will return refreshed and renewed and ready to once again see the world as less daunting, and you will be ready to receive in perfect timing the bounty that Spirit has for you. Don't you just love how much we care about you? Well, Libra, I hope this helps you in some kind of way. Much love and light, Lady T.